One guy out there that's talking a lot of shit, and his name is Ilia Topuria. Is there any chance of that, Ali?
Brother, at the end of the day, you know, honestly, like, I don't understand this guy. Like, he's just, my opinion, just be yourself. Like, just, you have to be yourself. Like, you know, and I think, you know, I met this guy before. He's like a decent guy, honestly. Like, he's like nice, but in a way, like, we get this thing from him, like, you know, you went there, you haven't even defended your title once. You understand? Islam defended 4 times. You know, have a couple of fights. Islam will fight him. It's no problem. But in a way, why Islam? What Islam have benefit of beating Ilia Topuria?
Ilia Topuria is going to come out and say that because he wants that fight. Could you imagine if Ilia Topuria was afforded the ability to go up and become a 3-weight division champion? Again, I say it all the time. No one's ever done that. And I don't think that's what's going to happen here just yet.
Ilia Topuria, in fact, he's just called you out online, calling you boring. Do you have a message for Ilia? Do you want to fight him?
Yes, I want to fight biggest name in this sport.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready for anyone, and I feel like big difference in the welterweight, and I'm gonna be here a long time. Somebody, if you want, guys, jump to the cage.
So you won't go back down to lightweight to fight Ilia? It has to be at 70.
After 1 month, we will talk about this, but not right now.
After his dominant win at UFC 322, Islam Makhachev is focused on defending his welterweight title as many times as possible, but rumors about his next opponent continue to swirl. Many fans want to see Ilia Topuria move up to face him, but several fighters and analysts believe it would be a lose-lose situation for Islam. Kamaru Usman argues that Islam gains nothing from fighting a smaller opponent coming up from featherweight, saying Ilia hasn't even defended his lightweight belt yet. He believes a win over Topuria does nothing for Islam's legacy, while a loss would look bad since Ilia is naturally much lighter.
To foresee Ilia Topuria coming up to welterweight, potentially winning the title and staying and just defending against welterweight?
No.
No, we don't see that.
No.
You know, and he just growing into the lightweight division. And so we don't see that. Of course, it would be just for what? To make a humongous fight for the company, a big fight for the company. And yeah, but the thing is just for that. It's for the entertainment purpose of that fight happening. But in that case, what does Islam have to gain from that? Islam just put the work in and grew into this division and went out there and dominated the current champion. What does he gain from fighting Ilia Topuria, who was a featherweight, moved up to lightweight, and now moving up to welterweight? Really nothing to gain except all to lose. If something goes wrong and you lose, you lost to a featherweight. No secret. I love Islam. And I'm close with all those guys over there, Khabib and Juba and Usman and Umar. I like those guys. I really do. And also with Rizvan and Ali working with the mix, there's no animosity here. There's no bad blood, just competition. We do this for free in the gym every day. Now, for us to go out there and just entertain the masses, I love it. I think it would be great. Now, on fight week and fight night, we're staring at each other, knowing that we are going to have to punch each other. I think that feeling might change momentarily, but if I do hurt him and he's down and there's a follow-up shot to potentially put him away, that's the difference. Is I won't take that shot.
Ilia has not defended his title at 155 pounds. I don't think he should be granted a title shot at 170 pounds. If Arman Sarukin is able to get this finished within a couple rounds, he's next for that title shot.
Of course, Ilia's chasing Islam. Unfortunately, Islam is a welterweight now. So it's a hard case to say, hey, I want to go and be a 3-division champion without defending this belt over here and then just moving up. That's hard for the company to do because now not only do you leave a hole in one division, you leave a hole in 3 different divisions.
Ali Abdelaziz echoes this sentiment, questioning why Topuria is aggressively calling out Islam when he hasn't built a championship resume at lightweight. He advises Ilia to slow down, defend his title a few times, make money, build his own legacy, and only then look toward a super fight. Ali also emphasizes that Ilia would enter the cage at least 20 pounds lighter than Islam and shouldn't follow the Conor-style strategy of talking for attention without being ready for the consequences.
One guy out there that's talking a lot of shit, and his name is Ilia Topuria. Is there any chance of that, Ali?
But brother, at the end of the day, you know, honestly, like, I don't understand this guy. Like, he's just, in my opinion, just be yourself. Like, just, you have to be yourself. Like, you know, and I think, you know, I met this guy before. He's like a decent guy, honestly. Like, he's like nice, but in a way, like, we get this thing from him, like, you know, you went there, you haven't even defended your title once. You understand? Islam defended 4 times. You know, have a couple fights. Islam will fight him. It's no problem. But in a way, why Islam? What Islam have benefit of beating Ilia Topuria?
Arman Tsarukyan, however, believes Ilia would be a tougher stylistic challenge for Islam than Jack Della Maddalena because of his punching power and ability to hurt almost everyone he faces.
Вот многие после такого выступления считают, что бой с Ильей — это полный мисс-матч. Ты как считаешь?
Не факт. Я думаю, что с Ильей будет намного тяжелее, чем с Маддаленой было.
Из-за низкого центра тяжести и борьбы?
Из-за антропометрии, и я думаю, что у Ильи намного тяжелее удар, чем с кем он дрался?
Джек Делла Мадалена.
Я думаю, что у Ильи тяжелее удар, чем у Мадалена. Мадалена меньше ронял, чем Илья. Илья почти всех роняет.
Michael Bisping doesn't see Topuria versus Islam happening anytime soon. He believes Ilia will likely defend his featherweight belt several more times before even thinking about moving to welterweight, especially with contenders like Tsarukyan, Paddy Pimblett, or Justin Gaethje waiting. Bisping also highlights how stacked the welterweight division is, with names like Michael Morales, Carlos Prates, Shavkat Rakhmonov, Bilal Muhammad, Ian Gary, and even Kamaru Usman all in the mix.
Ilia Topuria is going to come out and say that because he wants that fight. Could you imagine if Ilia Topuria was afforded the ability to go up and become a 3-weight division champion? Again, I say it all the time. No one's ever done that. And I don't think that's what's going to happen here just yet. I think Ilia's going to defend. We don't know who it's going to be. Could be Arman Tsarukyan because he's fighting next week in Qatar. It could be Paddy. It could be Justin Gaethje. But he's got to fight one of those. And he's probably going to defend a couple more times as well before he even thinks about going up to welterweight. Look at welterweight. I mean, what is going to happen there? Because the welterweight division is ridiculous right now. Of course, Michael Morales has a claim to fight for the belt because he's 19-0. He's undefeated and just knocked out Sean Brady. You've got Carlos Prates that just sparked out former champion Leon Edwards in devastating fashion. Did something that no one's ever done to Leon Edwards. So he's got a shot. You've also got Shavkat Rakhmonov that was the #1 contender, but then he got injured. You've got Bilal Muhammad going up against Ian Gary. Ian Gary's making a lot of noise saying that he wants to fight for the belt as well. And then, of course, after all that, you've got Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare. So there is no shortage of opponents. Oh, you've also got Joaquin.
Demetrius Johnson and the MMA Guru both question whether Ilia Topuria and a huge welterweight like Michael Morales should even be in the same division, arguing the size difference would be too extreme. They also note Makhachev's suffocating top control, which breaks opponents even before he submits them.
Ilia Topuria and Michael Morales be in the same weight class.
Ilia Topuria taking on Islam Makhachev. Is it at 155 or is it at 170?
It's unfair at 170. At no point in UFC history should Ilia Topuria and Michael Morales be in the same weight class. The difference would be too much. With Makhachev, it's not limbs, it's the back. When he's on top, you can see his back. Or maybe Ilia could listen. Doubting Ilia has become like a loser's profession, and maybe he'll get in Makhachev's head a little bit as well. JDM was kind of just sort of staying calm in the build-up. You know, someone will ask him a long-winded question, and he'll go, "Yeah, we'll see," and that's it.
In the end, everything comes down to one simple truth: Islam Makhachev's next move will shape not only his legacy, but the future of the entire division. Whether he chooses to respond to Topuria's bold challenge, test himself against Usman's experience, or continue asserting dominance over the stacked welterweight contenders, every option carries massive stakes. One thing is clear: Islam now stands at a point in his career where every potential fight isn't just a matchup, but an opportunity to write another chapter in MMA history.